Tofia Chew and the Slydells.
Who? Tofia Chew?
3-day notice of non-payment.
You're scamming people. Tofia, don't do that. Tofia, don't do that. Tofia, don't do that. Tofia, don't do that.
I am teasing.
Who? Yo, go back to this nigga. I'm sorry, go back to this.
Tofia, don't do that.
I am teasing.
Papa Chew talking about his teeth growing. He's teething? What are you, a baby?
Teasing like a baby.
Bien y gracias. Y dos Dios.
In the dog anger.
Ma, you...
Tofia, along with her mother Mama Chew, father Papa Chew, and brother Chew, are one of the most
Yo, this is the wildest TikTok
on TikTok,
family I have seen.
not in content creation as a whole. Because in the last 2 years, they have left a trail of absolute insanity and revealed each and every one of themselves to be detestable in one way or another. In this video, I will be covering some of their history, where they are today, and of course, the antics of each family member one at a time. Starting with the golden child, Tofia Chew. Tofia Slydell is 29 years old.
Oh no! Oh no, I'm sorry, I gotta do this, but I have to do it. Good picture. I need a good picture. Hold on, let me let the video play well.
Now, you would think that there would be a lot of things to do in Los
What?
New Mexico, and considers herself to be a professional TikTok and live Tofia Chew. Tofia Slydell is 29 years old from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and considers herself to be a professional TikTok and live streamer. A couple of other things to note about Tofia is that she loves K-pop bands, BTS in particular. She also loves Mountain Dew. I've rarely seen her drink water. And she also loves to draw, being the artist of the now famous Mickey Chew, who quickly became a fan favorite for obvious reasons. As I just stated, Tofia Chew is a TikToker, going viral numerous times for cringe videos, and a video series called The Boss's Daughter, where she would portray the daughter of a mob boss.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. As you were saying, my boss
would give her first taste of being popular on TikTok, but it became clear pretty quickly that these people were not here to admire Tofia's work, and they would catch her saying some things that got people to truly despise her. One such comment would be about Asian teenagers who she seems to have some sort of obsession with.
Oh, the
People
BTS, yeah.
begin to notice that the family struggled for money.
I don't even, what does BTS stand for? Doesn't that, I forgot if BTS is the bad, like, weird ink, or if that's like the Korean, like, dance, singing Asian people.
Tofia was always begging
Can't remember.
people to donate to her. Tofia also was known to spend exorbitant amounts of money on DoorDash and DoorDashed items, not just limiting it to food. I once saw her order 5 below items from DoorDash. A bunch of unnecessary plastic junk when she was going online and begging people to pay their rent. She would also pull refund scams.
Ooh, that looks good. Somnia cookies.
Drivers, getting her blacklisted from the refund system as a whole.
Now you know it's down bad. If all I see is this little bit of purple, I know that's Somnia cookie. Insomnia cookies.
And as
Bad.
I stated previously, numerous GoFundMe-esque scams where she would
Make 'em
ask
memorize
people
the
to
box.
donate so that she and her family wouldn't be homeless, only to turn around and spend the money on something else. People have also raised concerns over hygiene and living issues. The first being that the place was absolutely infested with cockroaches. Their appearances on camera became so frequent that the community dubbed them all under one name, Roach Chew.
Roach Chew? La cucaracha. Someone make a poll. Please, the bug. Oh my god, the bug.
But the roaches are far from the most disturbing thing in that house. You see, originally this video...
I mean, roaches are bad, but if you don't have the money to fix it up, fix the issue, then... I mean, if she's spending $5 on Five Below, just random stuff, they should have the money to get it fixed. They just like living that way at that point.
Was supposed to just be about...
Clean the damn house.
I didn't even know if I was going to include details about her family. But after seeing a couple videos that her father had released on his own, and some where he just barged into Tofia's, it became...
Yeah, I might have to react to all these types of videos.
Very clear that Tofia was one of the least interested of the family.
Come on, stop.
Speaking broken Spanish to Mama Chu.
Bien y gracias. Y dos Dios. Muy bien.
What's going on? Sophia and Papa Chu having an intimate moment.
Sophia, when you smile, man, you got the most beautiful smile.
Instantly changed expressions.
You know what? You are very special. You are very special. And I'm going to take care of you in a very good way. Make you happy. You are special to me.
Something weird there.
That was the voice of...
Yeah, that's really weird.
Slidell, also known as Papa Chew, and also known as Ezekiah Mordecai.
First of all, heck. Is that real money? No, that's not real money. That money is too crispy. You know what I mean? It's like, it's paper. It's literally just paper. There's nothing else there. Not only that, but I bet you it says prop money. 240p for me to...
Also known as Papa Chew, and also known as Ezekiah Mordecai Fusario. We'll get into that here in a minute. There's no better way to explain it other than to show you this video of Papa Chew explaining his...
Oh my gosh. Person putting the tongue emojis is crazy. Nigga got no teeth.
We'll get into that here in a minute. There's no better way to explain it other than to show you this video of Papa Chew explaining his teeth. The man is absolutely...
I just want to know how he lost them. Smoking or something different?
I know my teeth. My teeth are gonna grow back.
Not how adult teeth work.
I'm 58 years old, and I am teething. Right now, I am teething like a baby. No.
You know, if he really wanted to pop off on TikTok, just like those random people that like the fake Spider-Man people or whatever. Oh, for the rose. Oh, thank you for the rose. That shit. He could be like, donate teeth. You know what I mean? And he could get a whole shtick off that. He could just do that all day. People would donate. 100%. What he's talking about, I don't even know. He's probably some weirdo.
I did not go to court.
Papa Chew is believed to have a number of mental health problems,
He hitting that shit.
bipolar disorder.
Why is he hitting that?
Also somewhat of a pyromaniac. He will
Why is he hitting that
fires
shit?
inside, and it's gotten them into a lot of trouble with them.
Nah, you need to chill.
It seems to have some kind of religious connotation for him. He will light these fires and leave crosses with green masking tape all around the walls of the apartment. And going live on TikTok, he will have these religious sermons where he refers to himself as Ezekiah Mordecai Fusario, seeing himself as some kind of religious.
That's another religious, like, loophole, like the last video.
But that's not all that Papa Chew is.
And if you haven't seen the last video, go check it out. That's the first plug I've ever done.
He's also a con artist.
Yeah, it's definitely fake money. Less than $300 USD. Yeah, for real, the ones in the back are all ones. Even then, I think it's fake money. And it might be real, but I think it's fake. Somebody said that's about $87.
It's no joke. Papa Chew has founded a fake bank
I'm telling your landlord you have the money.
and everything. Joining
Damn it.
Ozark International Bank. Hi.
Ozark?
How are you? To join Ezekiah Mordecai Fusaria, OSB Global Q, and the Ozark International Bank of America Government World Bank, you must first be an investor. Once you are an investor, you will be enrolled into the Byzantine Membership Program. Please deposit your investment fund into... Yeah, I'm gonna have...
First of all, that's highly illegal. Highly illegal. You are literally making yourself seem like you are a bank and stealing money from investors, quote unquote. Illegal shit ever, bro. You know how hard it is to make a bank? It would take a decade.
That out. Donald will make these statements all over Twitter and Reddit, and it has been alleged that Donald has used this to actually con a few people out of some money. Another thing you notice about this post is that it's marked 18 up on Reddit. Papa Chew has a serious problem posting.
What is this nigga's build? Why is his left lat bigger than his right lat? What is going on? And he got like mushy abs, but no chest. He has not been hitting bench press, but he been hitting back every fucking day. Honestly, only on his left side though. What?
Illicit photos of himself.
His 2K build is crazy.
Social media. The internet equivalent of a guy in
about a 62 overall.
And this type of behavior is not just limited to Twitter and Reddit. I want to say first that Papa Chew and Mama Chew are legally married, and Papa Chew seems to have a weakness for practitioners of the world's old.
Mama Chew reminds me of Big Eddie.
And Reddit. I want to
Big
say
Ed.
First
that's exactly who she reminds me of.
Mama Chew are legally married.
No neck whatsoever.
That if he ran everything like he requested the government to pay him to, the streets would be lined with ladies of the night. As I'm sure many of you expected, this gets him into a lot of trouble with his wife, Mama Chew. But it seems to be especially bad when Papa Chew will boot up his TikTok live and start flirting with any person he thinks is female in the comments. This has happened more times than I can count.
He's thirsty.
Here are some of the
always these weirdos, man.
Word, but that's what I'll use.
Like, these people act crazy because we incentivize it. Literally, every time you go to some crazy person on TikTok and make a video about it, you're incentivizing them to act crazy. You're giving the wrong people clout, because then they start acting stupid and start talking to random people, start messing with some random girls, and before you know it, catches a case. Don't give clout to idiots. Then again, I'm doing the same thing right now. This is going straight on YouTube, straight on Twitch, straight on TikTok. We all gotta make it somewhere. What up, Drippy Drew? Been a little minute. What is he doing? Is this the thing I was just talking about? Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Whatever that crap is called. What is he doing right now? Okay. It's the laugh for me. He sounds like a child.
If you want to dance, send a request. Come on, let's do it.
Ooh. Papa Chew caught making out with us again? Someone said, please stop. Your son's...
I want to do that. I'm
Wait,
sorry.
what? Let's say your son is hot. Some. What? And then his wife caught him too.
Yeah. That's my wife, Marie.
All those TikTok live motherfuckers. Literally. I mean, they're not all, but dude, there's a lot of them.
Bernice Lucero.
He has no business trying to make love to you guys.
I want to do that. I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's sick.
That's my wife, Marie Bernice Lucero.
You can't let him love. She watching your live. She watching. Why is she watching?
What happened?
Stop sticking your tongue out to the ladies, okay?
Okay.
I love that laugh.
That's all you have to say, Maria.
That's dirty shit.
That's all you have to say. Just say stop sticking your tongue out. Okay? Okay.
What do you have to say about Ozark? I kind of want to join.
Get off the phone, Donald, and stay off.
Send me an email to Mordecai.
You're like one of those kids that you tell not to like imagine a 12-year-old, right? You tell him not to get an Instagram or a Snapchat or whatever it is, right? He hops on that boy, starts talking to random people. This is how he is. He's this way as a 70-year-old man.
Nobody
And his wife gotta direct him.
Let me. This might be a good call.
No, it's not. I don't care. You don't have Ozark. Just hang up.
I gotta go.
Due to these kinds of escapades or his flat-out
Escapades, I like that word.
will go missing for prolonged periods of time. One time, he was gone for so long that the Slidell family filed a missing persons report for him, but have also grown weary of living with him as his
What is this nigga doing to his hair?
decline. Even though the family relies on his disability checks to survive, it seems like his actions
So they are
caused
poor.
his family to harbor.
Well, they got clout though. Like somebody donating.
Who seems to hate him the most is the next family member we're gonna cover, Mama Chew.
Mama Chew. Big Eddie looking.
There you go.
Help, I thought this was Tofi. Good job, Maria. That's her real name?
Yeah. I don't want him to take a picture of me.
Even though Mama Chew isn't quite as active as Papa Chew, she will still stream often from an app called Station Head. She will
What? Station Head? I've never heard of that.
defend Tofia tooth and nail. Mama Chew gets herself in trouble quite often with Tofia for being extremely racist on these Station Head.
Yo, if you're in the chat, check out the YouTube channel.
Mama Chew
Trippy Drew, check it out.
You know what?
I'm gonna be posting some more today, so
First.
you missed it.
You said it. They didn't say it. You said it.
They said it too just now.
They're not gonna apologize. But
I'm
you have
apologizing.
to. Mom, you have to apologize. Apologize.
What is going on, bro?
I don't give a
The slur word too, and you didn't know.
now her husband at a nightclub, and leading to a rumor which I want to add is not confirmed in any way, that Papa Chew isn't even Tofia's real father. Personally, I just attribute it
Oh, snap.
to genetics, which are not only prominent in Tofia, but also the next family member that we're about to cover,
Her brother.
Brother Chew.
Brother Chew. Oh my god, he gotta be the worst. He gotta be the worst.
Chew, based on the way that he talks to Tofia, the rest of his family,
Oh my.
and his
That'd be the worst.
ex-girlfriend Angie. You see, Brother Chew and Angie were dating off and on for quite some time, and whenever things were tense,
Look, bro. Hey, I don't think there's anything wrong with him, but I think he just, bruh, just wait.
Angie would
Just
hop
wait.
on a TikTok live stream.
Just wait. I already know he's gonna be the worst.
for being filthy and abusive. This enraged Brother Chu, causing him to fully die.
Look at this, bro. I mean, look, if I just take this part, right, this part up, he looks somewhat regular, right? The dad actually looks worse because he doesn't even have teeth. The dad looks really bad. But
her to all of his fans, throw all of her clothes into his dumpster, and go to her location whenever she went live. Angie alleged multiple instances of physical abuse from Brother Chu onto her, and Brother Chu has confirmed that it has gotten physical in the past. There's not really much to say about Brother Chu except for his real name is Donald Slidell Jr. He keeps off social media mostly, and he was recently arrested at an underground street racing event. There is one more member of the
okay, so maybe honestly that's normal. That's pretty normal. I mean, you shouldn't be getting arrested, but underground street racing event, you know, it is what it is. You're into racing. Okay, everyone else here is crazy.
To the recent Tofia Chu and Slidell updates. And this one isn't even human, it's Hershey the dog, who happens to be my favorite member of that family by far.
How you gonna make the rest of this video about a dog?
Their competition is Roach Chu at this point. If I could describe Hershey in one word, it would be angry.
No, you gotta pay rent.
Nah, they be antagonizing this dog. Bet you she's holding something or doing something that the dog doesn't like.
Every right to be pissed. They don't even own a leash for her. They have somehow trained this dog
to just pee on the mats.
And even more impressively into
right in the middle of the hallway.
The sad reality is that Hershey is often
you don't take him out.
Is almost never taken outside. Its whole life is spent in that roach-filled apartment. I've seen a video of Tofia hitting her with a hairbrush, so it's no wonder that she has to be that.
Yeah, nah, that's ridiculous. They need to take that dog out of there.
All jokes about the dog not wanting to pay rent aside, it's a very sad situation. And as time went on in the story, things would get worse for each of the family members that I previously mentioned. Now that I've given you a brief overview of each family member, we're going to get into the most recent saga.
Halfway through.
And in my opinion, this all kicked off when it was revealed that Papa Chu was no longer paying rent.
All right, let's see this arc.
We're screwed. Flash. He hasn't been paying the rent.
Why did he stop paying rent?
$1,000. 3-day notice of non-payment.
I don't want to sound crazy, but $2,000? Kind of light, low key. Nah, I'm playing. That could be heavy for a big thing, especially if you have other bills. That could be heavy for anyone, realistically.
I told you they were piling it up.
Why?
Because they added up because of COVID. We owe a lot of rent. It piled up.
The website and said we didn't know anything.
Oh my god, they talk like cavemen. Literally, like they talk like cavemen. Like, explain what you're talking about. What do you mean cause COVID? What does COVID have to do with the bill?
Relying on someone as insane as Papa Chu to pay your rent, well, you basically were asking for that.
Yeah, you really were.
The man doesn't even show up for his own court.
But he's getting unemployment.
But if you
yet he has all day to be on TikTok.
Then you know she has an excuse for everything, claiming that she was evicted because of her popularity on TikTok.
Okay.
You want to know why? People are mad that I have 200,000 followers. People are mad that I can go live every day on TikTok and they can't. That's why I'm evicted, because people are mad. Wow.
No, because you didn't monetize yourself, probably. Imagine she actually didn't monetize herself. She just didn't know she could make money on TikTok. I think it's all cappery. I think they could have paid it. I think they were just moving.
Stating that.
Nobody
they just wanted a better place to live.
Like that. In fact, it was the exact opposite. People began to call her out on her spending habits and her unwillingness to get
What
a
the
job.
fuck?
With Tofia stating that one time she was fired from a Dunkin' Donuts because of hygiene issues. Mama Chu and Papa Chu don't have jobs either, so Tofia thinks that she's supporting the family through her TikTok lives, when in reality she's begging for people to give her money so she doesn't go homeless, while she's spending that exact same money on various DoorDashed items, with them being
Man, that is a crazy loop. That is a crazy cycle. Imagine being on TikTok every day, TikTok live every day, and just being like, please give me money, and spending it all on DoorDash. I mean, we don't really know her finances like that. I don't think he knows. But at the end of the day, you're buying food like that, you probably aren't paying rent. Because DoorDash is expensive as hell. $30 a day. What, $900 a month? $30 a day is $900 a month. $20 a day is $600 a month. Yeah, that's a lot of money.
being able to stay at the house for a while after being formally evicted, Tofia was able to run this fake homelessness scam for quite some
She can get the OF and Weirdo would buy it. And there are a lot of weirdos out there. There's a lot of weirdos out there. But with only 200,000 people as followers and probably even less people in her lives, she's not popular enough. It wouldn't do anything. From a money perspective, from a financial perspective.
All of this attention led her to a TikTok live one day.
What about my bag? I know the stats.
Who was there to get to the bottom of what Tofia was doing with this.
They'd give her like $20 a month. I think there would be that one weird nigga, but that's it. There's only one weird nigga out there. And there are not that many weird niggas out there. Like that weird? Nah.
This money she was begging off of her fans. And when people started laying some hard truths onto Tofia, she didn't take it very well.
What about the Asian corn then? What about the Asian teen corn?
I want to actually ask about that. So that is not edited because there's a screen recording from your live of that exact screen. There is.
Look at this though. This controversy is what makes money, and that's the only reason she's talking to these people. Because controversy is what gets you money.
The person that
at least when it comes to TikTok lives and things like that,
posted
even
the
YouTube.
unedited photo, be accountable enough, and the only reason why people are going, like my mom says, a witch hunt, is because I won't get off social media, because they say social media is not a job. You need to get off social media. Like
they did not kick you out because of that. They do not care how you pay.
You're saying people edited the photo, but if you're doing a live, and I don't know how people saw your screen, was it your phone screen? How did people see you look up Asian teen?
Can I explain it? From
Oh, that's what she looked up.
You know, on iPhones, when you scroll all the way to the left, it shows all your widgets. It shows everything like that. Mm-hmm. It also shows your search history in the widgets. That's exactly where it was, and your search history does not lie.
Oh my gosh, why is she a dick writer? How are you gonna have the profile picture of the person that you're hating on right now? What the hell?
Yes, it does.
It's still crazy that she searched that up though.
I'm sorry.
That's very obvious to me, Tofia. I see the teen corn there.
But I mean, is it really like? Oh, teen. That's the crazy part. Teen. Damn, that's crazy.
You were looking at Asian.
He's cooked for sure.
So for whatever reason you were doing that. Now you're sitting here. You did spend money going back and forth, going to Comic-Con. You wasted money.
Comic-Con? She went to Comic-Con. Nah, pack her up. You know how much Comic-Con cost?
Give you money to move. I don't think anybody should do that. And
18, 19 is teen. Yeah, but why would you look up teen? That's weird. Like that doesn't make any sense. You might as well just. There's just no need. Realistically, I don't see the need. But anything, because there's less teens that are 18 and 19 than there are 18 and 19. It's only 2 in the whole entire teens thing. You might as well just not type it in.
If you
just weird.
Give her money to move, that's on you. That's what I think. I think you're scamming people. Tofia, don't do that. Tofia, don't do that. Tofia.
Oh my gosh, what is she, a judge?
Tofia, don't do that. I need you. Listen, Tofia, I need you to understand what we're trying to do here. Tofia.
Oh my God, if I hear Tofia one more time.
I'm trying to come down on you, Harsh. Unmute your mic so we can talk about this. I want you to understand
TikTok judge.
what's happening and where this is coming.
Isn't it crazy how people will just throw on an outfit and start pretending that's like the type, like that's their personality? That's insane. The last person that I was watching, we watched the video on last video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. YouTube.com/Wheezy. We watched this video where this guy was pretending he was a reverend and pretending that he was an ex-military and pretending that he was a cop. The nigga was crazy. He was just insane. And he was always just doing weird stuff. Some TikTok nurses. I don't think I've ever seen a TikTok nurse.
From what we don't want to happen is people to be sending you money. You have the ability, Tofia.
As you saw in the video, as soon as Tofia started crying, Mama Chu ran to her defense. But Mama Chu was gonna take it a step further than that. She went live on Station Head to give Aunt Karen a piece of her mind. And of course, keeping in line with Mama Chu's brand, being incredibly racist.
I'm not going to this.
Wait, she's racist?
Don't cause yourself up.
Stop calling phone.
Mom, don't use that word.
Hello? What do you want?
Let me ask you a question. Why are you calling my girlfriend in the middle of the night?
Why am I calling who?
Mom, just hang up.
Make excuses, boy. Tell me who this is.
Mom,
This is Marie
just
Lucero. I'm sorry.
hang up.
Don't you try and deny it. I got proof.
She sounds like she's mentally not there.
No.
Mentally or health wise.
Mom, you
need a TikTok nurse.
One thing that I forgot to mention earlier is just how much Mama Chu coughs, sometimes begging Tofia Chu for water. Things would continue like this for quite some time. Tofia would scam her audience, they would stay in the house past eviction, and of course, all fight tooth and nail with each other and the audience. That is, until January 16th, 2023. Papa Chu was having some kind of episode and police were called over to Tofia Chu.
I already knew that was gonna happen.
And Papa Chu, resisting the police and blocking the door, was charged with false imprisonment, 3 accounts. The police claimed
False imprisonment? That's the first time I've heard that one.
Path of exit that they had to charge him with this. Even after Tofia, Mama Chu, and Brother Chu had gotten out of the apartment, Hershey the dog and of course Papa Chu were still inside, struggling with the police, who ended up deploying tear gas on Papa Chu and poor Hershey. This seemed to do the trick.
It looked like he was talking mid-picture.
Never to set foot in that apartment again.
Like he was so pissed that day, I can tell.
That the door was busted open and that there was tear gas residue everywhere. Tofia, Mama Chu, Brother
They had to
Chu,
go back in the house and sleep there.
had nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
So they returned to
That
the
sucks.
apartment, which I might add they are still in the process of being evicted from, where they would withstand the landlord's many attempts to get them out of the place.
system is for you to make money, and you live with your grandma at her house, fired from Taco Bell. Talk about that, since you want to talk about my situation so much, Goofy.
With no heat and no running water, they were eventually forced to move out of the apartment, making the Slidell family now officially homeless. They would stay at a homeless shelter for a couple days where Tofia would infamously live stream from with a green screen behind her. But either not liking the situation or not being allowed to stay, they spend the majority of their time these days in their car, or if they're lucky enough that week, a hotel room. Tofia still doesn't have a job, and the family still relies on Papa Chu's disability. Mama Chu and Brother Chu still seem to be
If she had saved,
out of the car and out of hotels, along with Hershey, who is rumored to have been
if she had saved,
but these
even a little bit of what she donated,
still really rooting for
of all those donations,
fighter. The situation with
then she probably would have been chilling. She would have at least been able to pay like another month. Wait,
despite them going to New
I said something about the creator fund.
Tofia still has a serial habit of
I think it said
doxing
no longer eligible.
as trolls are known
Be
to
considered
do
for the so she's not even making money anymore.
leading someone
At least from her own videos.
one night.
I think you can still get donations though. That should still count. I don't think it matters if you're part of it.
So I told you need to cut your shit out.
I didn't do anything. I haven't done nothing.
Keep doing this online shit and it's fucking getting sketched out.
I didn't do nothing.
People shouldn't be trying to come inside the fucking door like that.
Well, if you don't like that, then call the police.
I'm not gonna call the police.
Well,
You shouldn't be in
then.
this situation.
Okay, well, how are we gonna pay for a room we don't have?
Someone trying to break in Tofia's room? Yeah, that's nuts.
I didn't do anything. I'm not the one who's doing nothing. And
At the end of the day, they just need some help, honestly. Like, yeah, they got some crazy characters in their house, but they scraping by. Barely. Not even really, because if you're not paying your bills, you're not scraping by at that point. You're just not even... not working.
they come from her live. They mention on hers.
No, I don't know.
I didn't
They need to go out and get a job. What the fuck? Why does no one have a job in this house?
even do nothing.
Do they not have, like... They could work a quick little 9 to 5 every day.
Now when it puts
Work at Walmart, Target, Subway, wherever.
Live stream. It's not mine. You tell her about her live stream.
Tofia Chu is well known for deflecting blame and accepting none of it. She would rather
You know what it is? It's just a family that's clouded by clout. That's all it is. They would literally rather have clout than, like, go get a job and do what they have to do. I understand the old man not doing it because he's getting, whatever it is, unemployment or whatever. But even then, like, if you can work, you can.
blame her mom, who streams to a station head audience a fraction the size of Tofia's. Seems like Brother Chu is pretty fed up with the situation. But there's something glaringly obvious that's missing from this video. Papa Chu, who I had not seen with the rest of his family in a long time. What I do know is that Papa Chu has racked up a laundry list of charges in the last year. After the hostage situation, he would commit another crime in October, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and criminal trespass.
Why does he look so different? He looks like he got a tan.
Like clockwork in November.
He's just going crazy.
Robbery and resisting
armed robbery,
as well as the numerous warrants that Papa Chu has because he simply doesn't care to attend his court dates. It has been rumored that Papa Chu committed both of these robberies for food and has been living far more rough than the other Slydells. Papa Chu is currently in jail facing a year.
Well, who would have guessed?
I talked about. When he was arrested, it was noted that he was wearing the exact same outfit as when he had been arrested 9 months earlier.
9 months? He's been wearing the same clothes for 9 months. He's dirty. He's dirty.
And bloody. He had one shoe.
Yeah, he's insane. That's all there is to it.
None of the Slydells have been seen at any of his court hearings.
They don't care about him anymore.
Of paying his measly $50 bond.
It's only $50 for a bond?
Enjoy his disability payments. Papa Chu has
That's
said
insane.
and done some absolutely horrible things in his lifetime. But what's going on with him right now is a
They need to get him out, honestly. I mean, he is crazy.
that
I
these
don't know.
charges will stick and Papa Chu will spend over a year.
Yeah, charges are going to stick regardless, so even getting him out,
Rest of the
I
Slydells
don't know if it's even worth it.
to live out of their car and motels. The only bright side of all of this is that Hershey is finally getting some fresh air for the first time in a long time, and hopefully no longer has to pee in old McDonald's cups. I really don't see the rest of the family changing either. Tofia's been making videos like this since Musical.ly was around, and though Papa Chu has gone missing from all social media simply because he can't afford it or he's in jail, Mama Chu still streams to her station head regularly, and Brother Chu will still make frequent appearances. To my knowledge, none of them have jobs still. And Tofia
Literally.
having an ongoing beef with
If
previous...
they all had jobs, they could probably actually skim by.
and Nova Online, it is almost assured that we will see her here on this channel again in the near future. But that's all we have on Tofia.
Alright. That wasn't as good as the video as the last one, but it was still pretty good. I'm gonna give it a 0.5. Not too bad. But alright. End of stream. Made it to 3 hours, I believe. 2 hours and 43 minutes.